Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. Thank you very much for taking time out to watch me do. I don't know if you guys are actually cheesed by my intro, but it's working for me right now. Anywho, back to business. So today, because I'm kind of on this like, you know, full face, one brand moment. What was the last one I did? I think I did, I can't remember. But anyway, let's just say I have. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of Huda Beauty. Yes, we're having a Huda moment. So I've already prepped my face, done my skincare. My skin does look dry. I have used a lot of oil control products, so I didn't want it to be slipping and sliding, all that stuff. I wanted to have a nice base so I could do my face. Anyway, I'm just basically going to talk through all the products I'm going to use today, and yeah, we're just going to keep it moving. I have to say, I don't have the mascara from Huda Beauty, but I think I have everything else, and she doesn't do blushes, so I'm going to have to like incorporate another brand for that. So it is what it is. We're gonna have a Huda moment. I want to say to my subscribers, thank you very much for coming back. To my new subbies, welcome back. Welcome back. You just got here. Welcome to the family. Guys, thank you very much for clicking this video. Thank you very much for hitting this thumbs up before you've even seen what you're about to see. I mean, like, you guys love me. Okay, I'm sounding stupid now. Anyway, I'm blabbing on. So what I'm going to do first is actually go into my brows, which are not much. And I just like to use the Anastasia Freeze Gel, Brow Freeze, something. I just like to go into my brows just to kind of push them up to kind of get the shape. I know they're not much, but you can kind of see them when I brush them up. And also just to mention, I am using natural lighting because it's very gloomy today. I want to say in the UK. In England, in my side, Essex. And I had to use a bit of artificial lighting just to get a bit of brightness. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be washed out. So as that is drying, and don't mind my eggheads as well, because I just didn't want to like do my hair first. I wanted to like do my face and then come back with a done. That's the reason why I'm like that. So for the first round of products I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Micro Shade Brow Pencils. So I have this in the shade Black Brown and Soft Black. And these are very fine. Let's go into soft black. I don't think I've used this on my channel before, but what I find is that if you don't press hard enough, you barely get the pigment, especially someone with my skin tone. Press on these too hard, they're gonna end up snapping because they're that fine. But yeah, they're very fine. I'm using soft black to kind of get, I mean, there's been plenty of reviews on this since it came out, so I've just never used it on like that on my channel. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the black brown. And we're gonna fill in the front. Okay, so that's the brows done. For the brows, to carve them out, I'm gonna use the Overachiever concealer in the shade Salted Caramel. So that is it squeezed on my hand. So now we're gonna go in and carve the brow. It's actually not bad for a brow bone color. The consistency of these concealers are really thick, but they give you the most flawless base, which is amazing. I've never actually used this for like my brows. So now we're just gonna go and blend out the edges because I'm gonna use a different base for my shadow. I mean, I could use this, but oh, see, now it's getting bright. This is really annoying. What do I do? What do I do? I think that's better. Anyway, so that is done. Now we're gonna go into something that I'm kind of getting back into again. P. Louise Pro Base in the shade Rumor 02. I just kind of like the way this is sitting on my eyelids right now because it's just so easy to blend, and I feel like it's helping me with my eyeshadow situation. I need a bit of rest. Hi guys, so you can see I have blended out the base for preparation for the shadows. I don't really have much of a collection when it comes to the eyeshadows, and I have 2 oldie but goodies and 1 new shadow. I did want to buy one of the newer ones, but in a different shade. But the color story that I have is the khaki haze, which looks like this. So I'm gonna try use this one. But I also have the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions, and I also have the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions. So I have those 3, and they all can create a lovely like color story. I think I might go into it. We're gonna go into the khaki haze, but we might use some of the browns in the other palette, the smaller palette, the other 2 palettes, the Topaz and the Brown Obsessions. So let's get with the eyes. First color we're gonna go into, so we're gonna go into this khaki color here. So we're just gonna use this in this area here. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the deeper brown, which is like this cool-toe brown, and we're gonna go into the actual crease of the eyelid. So we're just gonna focus it right in that socket. I'm gonna grab this color in the corner here. I don't know what color that is, to be honest. And we're gonna use that to get into our brow bone and the outer area of this eye look. So now we're gonna cut the crease using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Walnut. It looks a bit weird, but once everything's kind of done, you'll kind of understand what I'm trying to do. And we're gonna go into this nice kind of like beige kind of color here. So that's it on the brush. And we're gonna pack that in on top of where we've just cut the crease. Nope, not doing it. So I'm gonna cover that color and I'm gonna go into a different one. We're gonna use the nice little cool tone here to go into that crease. So now we're gonna go into that same palette, into this brown that we used on the brow bone, which is here. And we're gonna kind of fade that in. So the color situation of this film is gonna change ever so slightly sometimes because the sun keeps on going in and out. So we've kind of got this situation going on. So what I'm gonna do now is actually grab the Lifeliner in Extreme Black. I'm gonna use the pencil. So this is the black pencil. You know what? I think because there's so much powder going on, it's not working. So what I'm gonna do is grab my Vive eye wand in the shade Raven. Hi guys, so I am back. To you guys, it may have taken a couple seconds. To me, it almost took an hour. This eye kind of turned out a bit better than this eye. So basically, I've just gone back in. I put some lashes on because I thought it would just save a bit of time. And yeah, I just went for some kind of like 4 drastic lashes that kind of like fluttered so that it can kind of go with the look that I was trying to get. It is what it is. Anyway, let's get into base. So now I'm actually going to use the Huda Beauty Water Jelly Primer, and this is going to go all over the face. I just love the way this feels on the skin. So I'm going to go into the Matte Perfection Pre-Makeup Base Primer, and it's a mattifying version. And this is just going to go in the center of my face. That's where I'm going to focus it so that we matte in the middle. So once that's all set, we can go into foundation. So I have 3 options here. I have Full Filter Luminous Matte Foundation in Ganache 560R. Full Filter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick in the shade 560R, which is also Ganache. The Multi-Dew Skin Tint Glowish by Huda Beauty in Extra 13 Rich. So what to go for? These 2 I haven't used in a while. I don't know which one to go in with. This one, when I reviewed it, it's quite a popular video. Go ahead and check it out. Or we'll put a card up somewhere here so you can go watch it. And we actually did a review and a wear test. So we're just gonna go in with the foundation. It's the luminous one, and I think that it has a very nice finish. I did go in with 2 pumps, one on either side of the face. Hopefully we get enough coverage with this. It may come off a bit red, but once blended out, it should work out okay. Okay? Like, look how gorgeous that base is. Like, it's so flawless. It does dry down pretty quick, but it's just so gorgeous. It's so nice. But can we just look at this flawless face right now, because it's absolutely stunning. Realize I haven't done the forehead, so we're gonna go into the forehead now. There, I look like a tomato. Ooh, this is Okay, once we conceal, get powder and everything, it should come together. I'm looking very luminous. I just like the finish. It may look a bit shocking because it's just like I'm one dimensional right now, but with a nice glow. We're gonna go into concealer now. So obviously you saw me use the Overachiever concealer in the shade Salted Caramel. So now we're gonna go into both. I have Salted Caramel and Peanut Butter. Peanut Butter is slightly lighter, so we're gonna go into Salted Caramel first. I'm just gonna start here, drop a bit there. Because of the applicator, it has this nice cooling effect. This dries down quick as well, so we gotta move fast. The products I've used so far, I don't use that often, and I'm thinking, what is wrong with you, girl? Like, what's happening? But very nice. So now we're gonna go into a lighter concealer. We're gonna go into the salted and peanut butter. This is full coverage, honey. Absolute full coverage. So that's done. So I'm gonna go into my foundation brush and blend out all the harsh lines. So what do you guys think? Are we snatching? Are we snatching? What are we doing? So what I'm gonna do now is gonna go into contour, and we're gonna use the Tantours, the Huda Beauty Tantour. So I have the shade Rich and Tan. What I normally do is just mix the two because one's too purple and one doesn't show. I'm gonna go into Rich first, which is this deep color, and just kind of like push it in at the back and going high. Yeah, I'm gonna go into Tan, which is a more chocolatey color. I'm gonna go over that, like we're kind of mixing it in. Normally I mix it in with a brush, but I didn't want to compromise the colors. And I'm gonna go into the forehead with that tan color. You need to snatch that double chin, honey. I just love this brush. Because of the angle of this brush, I'm now gonna use it, what's left off on the brush. But don't worry, we're gonna blend this out. I know it's harsh at the moment. I'm happy. So what I'm gonna use now is a foundation brush and just only focus on where the concealer and that bronzer, Tantour, contour meet. Face is doing bits. Okay, so now we're gonna go into powder. The powders I have, right? Easy Bake loose powder, baking and setting powder actually, in the shade Kunafa, and a Baby Bakes in Blondie, and is it Coffee Cake? Yeah, Coffee Cake. So I have these two colors here, and I've been loving these two colors. So what I'm gonna use first is Kunafa, just lightly under my eyes, and I'm gonna brighten it up with Blondie and just lightly set under the eyes. What I like about the powder, it's the finish. The finish is absolutely smooth, it's flawless, it's stunning. Right now it's looking really nice. So next I'm gonna go into setting. So I'm gonna use these two colors to set. So I'm gonna use Coffee Cake under my contour. Trust the process, honey, trust the process. Now I'm gonna go into Blondie, shape out the nose and tap the rest on. And this is just to bake. Now we're gonna go into bronzer. That's not my table at the moment, so I need to go and get that my new drawer. So my new drawer is where I keep all my new products. So I actually have just recently acquired the is it the Glosh by Huda Beauty Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder in the shade 05 Rich. And this color looks pretty, it looks reddish warm. Let me swatch a bit for you. It's very soft when you actually go into it, and that's the color payoff right there. I'm quite excited, just got it today. Grab some of that product. Apparently it's very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. So I'm just gonna go in and start at the back and just blend. Okay, it's there, but I don't know if it's translating on camera. I do see warmth, I see redness. Because we have this area where it kind of already looks defined, it's like you can't really see it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the other side and then dust off my baking. I was very skeptical about getting this because there were some reviews saying that it doesn't show. But what I will say is that it's very warm. So we're gonna dust off the bake. Okay, so now we're gonna go back into that bronzer again and see if we can get it to show just a little bit more. That is the base. As I said, she doesn't have any blushes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into another blusher. I'm using the Vive, by the way. So I'm gonna go into an oldie, which is the Raisin from MAC. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to finish off the bottom of my eyes. I'm gonna use the same liner that we tried to use earlier and put that in my waterline because I really wanna black it out. So I don't wanna blow it out too much. One of these ones, a flat angled brush, and grab, where's this one here? Just a little bit, so you can see the difference that this eye is kind of like smoked out and this one's kind of like just lined, if that makes sense. So we're stamping and blending out. So it kind of makes the eye big but closed at the same time. That's what I like. The last product, finally. Oh no, we've got a couple more. We've got lips to go through here. So we're gonna go into highlighter. So we're gonna spray the face. I actually do have the Resting Boss Face Waterproof Setting Spray Ultra Matte Finish, but we're gonna use this at the end. So what I'm gonna use first is my Urban Decay. So we're gonna be using this one right here. It's like, I'm not sure how old it is, but I think it's kind of old. It's the 3D highlighter palette, and we are going to go into, so this one is to prep, to set, to sculpt, to flush. Two other colors. The girl decided to die on me. Okay, the battery died, but we didn't do anything. I did try to test out that setting color, which is in the shade Fiji. So I did tap it on there, but I put too much. So what I'm going to do is tap into that with my finger, not too much. Go into the back of my hand and just lightly bring that in. Because the first time I put it on, I put way too much and it just stayed there. I don't know if you guys can see. So I put some on here and now this side. So now we're gonna go straight into the set. So hopefully the set can give us a nice payoff. I'm gonna really go in lightly with this. Ooh, that's a lot. I'm not even gonna go back into the product to do this side, but that is blinding, sis. So that was the set. Now we're gonna, it says sculpt. This is under cheekbones to add dimension and shape. This is way too light for me to use for dimension and shape here. So we're just gonna go under that first highlight and over it. Oh, that's too much. What am I doing? It's clearly not for my skin tone because this is just ridiculous. Yeah, I think everything's kind of like together now. So now we're gonna go into lips. My best parts, I mean, complexion is always my best part to be honest, but everything's my best part. Sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder, but this is looking really good. So I have the Lip Contour 2.0 automatic pencil or lip pencil in the shade Rich Brown that I haven't even taken out of packaging because I just got it today. I also have the Huda Beauty Demi Matte liquid lipstick in Day Slayer, which is this one here. And I also have bullet lipsticks in the shade Staycation and Board Meeting. This one is kind of like a light nude. This one's kind of like a mauve nude. I want to use a bullet today. So this is the lip pencil we're going into today. Hopefully it's a nice match. This is the nib. It's very creamy, and when it says it's an automatic pencil, you can turn the bottom to increase, as in bring more up. So now I'm going to go into Board Meeting, which is this one right here. And because I went over my lips with the liner, it kind of changed the tone of that lipstick. So now I'm going to go into Staycation and focus that on the center of my lips. Okay, the sun's come out again. So this is the finished look. I don't have the mascara. I didn't have the lashes, hence why I used lashes that I already had. And these, I believe they're unicorn lashes. Not so basic, I think, or something else. I can't remember. But anyway, they're really fluffy, fluttery as well. I'm gonna go into the Huda Beauty Resting Boss Face Waterproof Setting Spray. And this shoots out so aggressively, it's crazy. And boy, does it sting. It's so aggressive in the scent and how it comes out, but it does a good job, I'm not gonna lie. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my hair, I'm gonna change, and then come back to you guys with the finished look. I mean, well, with the hair done, so you can get a vibe that I was trying to recreate. So I'll be back. I'll see you guys on the other side. Hi guys, so I'm back with the finished look. As you saw today, I decided to kind of like insert how I actually do my hair, as in my own hair. But yes, this is the final look. What do you guys think? This base is everything. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know why I don't use more of these Huda Beauty products regularly. Got a bit of makeup on my earrings. Just clean them up a bit. But yeah, I'm actually loving how it's just nude. I feel like I need to just go in a bit more with that staycation. Staycation? Yeah. I think I'm a bit flushed out. 1 second when I change the lighting. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Lighting today has just been an issue for me. I don't know why. I'm loving, loving, loving. I think I've said this about 20 times already. And I'm just super gassed. Super gassed. I think the whole look came together. Huda Beauty full face apart from the mascara and the lashes. Is there anything else that I didn't use? I think that was it. I don't have the new highlighters, but the highlighter is still doing bits. As you can see, honey. Like, this look is giving me very like 90s-esque. I think it's because of the hair. I just love this hair. Love, love, love. I love my weave as well, but this hair is just everything. Like, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Should I be bringing out my hair more often? Like, what do you guys think? I enjoyed using a full face of Huda Beauty products. I will try and use the stick more often because I know that gives a nice finish. But this luminous foundation does bits. It's absolutely stunning. The concealer worked well for me this time. The powder, even using Kanafa, I was like, what was I complaining about before? I'm not quite sure, but absolutely stunning. So I hope you guys like this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below about all the products I use from Huda Beauty. Is Huda Beauty a line where you kind of use their products regularly, especially their powders, primer, concealer, all that stuff? I think they need to come out with, or she needs to come out with maybe some pressed face powders, because she does have the easy bake. So maybe she does come out with a bit of pressed powders. I think it would go really well. I mean, I didn't use any pressed powders in this situation and I still got a very nice kind of like finish, which is and that bronzer, this bronzer, I have to say is very nice and it's very subtle. It does have a color payoff and I'm not mad at it at all. It really did bits to the face. I can't wait to go out later today with the girls for a little just evening situation. I might vlog it, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys. This is a very long video and I'm very sorry, but I had to, you know, step by step everything. So stay tuned for more uploads. My subscribers, thank you very much for coming back. New subbies, welcome to the family. Yes, welcome. Thank you very much for clicking that thumbs up. Thank you very much for hitting that bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. And don't forget to subscribe. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, as it obviously helps my channel a lot. And yeah, we're just gonna continue growing as a family on this journey of makeupism. I don't do makeup better than the next person. I am open for comment, like suggestions on how I should try and apply my makeup. Certain things, especially when it comes to eyeshadows, I'm like, as you can see, I'm not the best at eyeshadows. Guys, thank you very much for watching this video and I'll see you in my next upload. Bye guys. Toodles.